Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters. Successful.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Let's see some of the numbers here for Stephen Curry.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games. And he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Stevens in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. Of course, there have been some early surprise teams. Some have fallen by the wayside, but some are for real.
Right, Kevin, and that's one of the most exciting parts of the season. You know, some teams get out of the gates really strong, but the long course of an 82-game regular season wears, and then the flaws become exposed. So the real contenders, those that consistently compete at a high level, they are the teams that we know will be there after 82 games.
Now, Garland, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Stevens, the pass to Garland. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Stephens. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Warriors with the rebound. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
And here is Garland. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
Oh, one 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again. Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Thompson with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Curry kicks. To Wiggins, the pass to Looney. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Curry against Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Stevens, the pass to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Stephens. He's covered by Thompson. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Warriors, 16. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Porter's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rondo passes to Osman. Love with the screen on Porter. Shot to stop the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Rondo passes to Love. Here's Windler. Passes to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. Love with the screen on Porter. Going inside. And it's Osman missing. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first but misses the second. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Wade has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
On its way from Curry for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Love with the screen on Curry. Down low. Here's Windler. Guarded by Poole. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Golden State. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The first one falls. Lee's checked in for Curry. Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 4. On the wing, Lee. Pass to Kuminga. 40 seconds left to play in the first. And he banks in the layup.
That's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Love with the screen on Porter. Osman kicks to Love. The shake. Windler's shot is off. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Now Poole. 11-point game his last outing. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And now, Rajon Rondo still going strong. He shed some light on how he's able to remain in top form.
I feel young. I feel athletic at times. I still feel fast. Feel good. My body feels great. Lifting, yoga, whatever it takes to take care of my body.
And Rondo's writing a strong second chapter to his career for sure.
And 4 All-Star appearances and a title in Boston. So some had written him off, but he's showing he is not done yet.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. And it's Lee in at the point guard position. Well, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Back to Green. And Green slams it in. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And Cleveland making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Up top, Garland. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Garland against Curry. Cleveland moving it around to the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Allen. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Stevens, the pass to Garland. And the pass to Stevens. And Looney sends it back. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. Really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. This team.
Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. Curry against Garland. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Has to Bielitsa. Lets it go with a three. The shot that time, not on target. And Cleveland the other way now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Here's Stevens. The shot comes out. Warriors leading by 10. Poole the pass to Curry. Iguodala outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Garland against Curry. Garland the pass to Love. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 55 seconds left now here in the second. Passes it to Curry from outside the arc. Another three for Golden State.
Stephen Curry's three-point shooting has literally changed the game and inspired a new generation of shooters.
Garland the pass to Wade. Over in the corner, Osman. Wade sets the pick for Garland. Out to Wade for the three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry against Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. Over Iguodala. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love.
Yeah, perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Now here's Curry. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, it hasn't been close. Warriors ahead as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-5 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
A couple of players running wild at the point tonight, but both guys trying not to get too caught up in a head-to-head battle. As point guards, they still got teams to run. They cannot make it personal.
Moving on to the first half analysis. Stephen Curry. I mean, he makes it look Steffortless.
His shooting says it all. He's been a force at the offensive end. No one has had an answer for him, at least a good answer. Who knows what it'll take to break his rhythm? No one's been able to step up.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the shooting guard position.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And Wiggins thrives as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Green deciding where to go with it. That one, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. The Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Curry against Garland. Looking to end his cold spell. Green with the rebound. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Cleveland with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Picked by Markkanen. Here's Stevens. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 22. Poole finds Curry. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Here he goes. And Looney sends it back.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 13 points.
Well, the body control is a critical aspect of Stephen Curry's finishing ability. How about that through contact?
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear you. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors 10th team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Looney, and Lee's subbed in for Jordan Poole. Love kicks to Osman. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Driving in. And there it is for him.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Holman here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Klay Thompson's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. And guys, he told me that it appears to be a pinched nerve in his back. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy worked so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
It's good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Perhaps no more scary thing for a defense than when Stephen Curry has got his rhythm. Look out, folks.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Love. Garland against Curry. Back to Love. Right side, Garland. 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Osman. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The triple move gets a little separation, and that's all Wiggins needs. That's pretty.
Pass to Osman. Love trying to break loose. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Curry finds Green, kicks it out to Wiggins. And it's Osman with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Windler, covered by Lee. Here's Osman. No good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And we'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Kuminga out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Moody. Then it's Porter. And it's Lee in at the point guard. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Porter. Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangible, with the winner, with the loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them in the season talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Good win. And a miss there on the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Passes it to Bielitsa. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Good one, dishes to Wade. A wide open look for Love. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lee outside. The dish now to Porter. Pass to Bielitsa. Lee outside. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And it's Goodwin missing. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Inside. Kuminga, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Windler. Now the pass to Love. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
Rick,
foul.
let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
And the first one drops. And Doris, in the landscape of the NBA, there are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
Now here's Kuminga. And the 3 off target. Outside, Markkanen. And he makes that one.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block. It imposes his will.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Porter passes to Kuminga. Poole on the wing. Bielitsa sets a screen. And there's the drive. Great tee that time from Love.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Wade.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Windler. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Pulls up. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Porter. And Bielitsa kicks to Porter. Lee up top. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Porter. And again, no good by Golden State. Cavaliers are gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Now here's Curry. He leads a screen on Garland. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Passes it to Windler. Garland against Iguodala. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Love the pass to Osman. Shoots over Curry. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.